Well, good evening, everybody. This is Dave coming to you for a Fireside Chat from the Wyoming house. It's about 8:30 on Thursday. Nope. Stop. Check that. It's 8:30 on Friday evening. One of the hazards of being retired. Don't really know what day it is most of the time. I'm smoking the Wyoming Meerschaum. And I'm smoking Cornell and Deal's Carolina Red Flake. Interesting with the Carolina Red Flake. This is something a year ago, man, I did not like it. But as everyone has said over and over again, just don't give away or throw out the things you don't like the first time, because this has become kind of a favorite of mine. So maybe I'll even do a tobacco related video tomorrow and do a little my thoughts. I don't know if I'll do a full review, but I'll do my thoughts on Carolina Red Flake. So just about a half hour ago, we had a silver fox come through the property right here outside the window. So I'll stop this in a minute and I'll show you. It's like 2 or 3 30-second videos of it. I've never seen one. I've seen plenty of red fox. In fact, I put a couple videos in of red fox, but I've never seen a silver fox. I would call it more brown and black right now, but I had a couple people look at the video and they think it's a silver fox. So anyway, I'll put it on up and you guys can maybe help me identify this thing. I definitely know it's not a coyote, and I've never seen a fox this color before, so it'd be kind of fun to show it to you. I also want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have been really kind about it being my birthday and me turning 60. Ouch. And some of you guys kicked back on me when I said I felt old at 60, and they're like, hey, you're a youngin'. Johnny Onions was the first one to do that. And it kind of taught me that it's all in perspective, right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop this now, and I'll show you the silver fox, and then we'll come back and chat a little bit more. Don't bark. No bark. No bark. No bark. Ranger, no bark. Ranger. No bark. Ranger. Ranger. No bark. Ranger. 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 I also captured one other video for you that I'm going to show you here in a minute. I don't know if any of you remember the story of Gabby Potito. She was that young girl that was killed by her boyfriend, and then he dumped her body. And usually they say she was dumped and found in Bridger Teton National Forest, but she was actually dumped on Spread Creek Road, which is just a couple miles from here. So I just stopped there and took a quick video so you could see the actual road. It was kind of weird for my wife and I, because as we bought this house and then realized we drive past Spread Creek Road every day. I mean, literally every time I go into town, we drive right by it, and every time I come home, I drive right by it. So it's just a stark memory that somebody was killed and dumped right there. It's a terrible story. But anyway, I just it's an interesting fact. It's part of the history of this place now, and it was a nice day out, so I just stopped on the way into town and just caught this quick video for you. So I'm gonna stop here as well and show that to you right now. Hey guys, this is not a great story. This is if you ever followed the Gabby Potito story back in 2019, 2020. This is where they found her, right here, Spread Creek. No, Ranger, come here. So, literally just right up this road about a mile, like right up over there is where they found her body. And we drive by this, I drive by this Spread Creek every time I drive to town, so I see it twice every day. But I just thought I'd get out and show it to you. Anyway, a pretty terrible story, but it's part of the history now, so I just wanted to show it to you. You can see that the road was closed due to winter right now, so it's still pretty wintry conditions up here. We still got about 14 inches of snow kind of throughout the property, but it's melting fast, but it won't melt in time for me because I'm out of here Monday morning. So I got 2 more nights after tonight, 2 more days, and then we're out. So it'll still be pretty wintry conditions up here on the property. Downtown in Jackson, it's fully melted out, and but up here we're about 1,000 feet higher than town, and it's still pretty wintry. So we'll have to wait. I'll give you guys full property tours. I'll take you down to the creek. I'll show you the property. I'll show you the guest house. I'll show you where I'm doing tree trimming to keep the view alive. And but that'll probably be a June trip. We'll see. But hopefully it'll be a 6-week trip. That's normally what I like to do. But and the reason I'm cutting this trip 2 weeks short, normally I'd stay 2 more weeks, but I get home on Wednesday afternoon, and then my daughter gets home on Sunday from school, from college. So we didn't think she was coming home. So I mean, the summer after your junior year in college is normally a year you move on and do other things and get ready for your senior year in your career. But my daughter Lauren is just on fire, and she got her dream job with Hasbro as a computer automation specialist, and they're going to pay her pretty good salary for the summer. And they've asked her to please 100% remote work. So she jumped on right away and called us and said, hey, I'm coming home for the summer. I'm going to work from home. And so we get our daughter back for almost 3 months. So I want to be home. I want to be home, make sure everything's ready for her when she gets back on Sunday. So that's why I'm cutting this one 2 weeks short. So I plan these trips pretty much around the rest of my family. It's Sean's travel schedule, so that I can help him out by grabbing Ranger. And it's like I was here in January for a 5-day trip because of the farm situation. So anyway, I allow external influences to impact my plan is 6 weeks in each place, six, just swap back and forth and spend a half a year in both. I got really close last year. I'm a little bit behind this year, but for great reasons. So anyway, that's why I'm leaving on Monday and not staying for another 2 weeks. So I am really glad to have those last 3 videos done. It took more planning and prep and research than I really expected them to. So it's nice just to have a regular fireside chat tonight. I don't really have a lot else to tell you or talk about. I just wanted to kind of have a quiet chat with you. I haven't done that. You remember the old fireside chats in Maryland from a month ago? So I'm definitely having that feeling good. I mean, I've been here 3 weeks, a couple days over 3 weeks, and it's been really therapeutic. It's been beautiful. I feel so calm, and my boy's in a good place in Denver, and my daughter's killing it in school and coming home again, and The farm's doing great. My wife's happy. Mother-in-law's doing well. Had a really nice, slower trip here. This time of year, it's harder to do things. You really can't do anything outside as far as maintenance on the house or or anything. I can't do tree trimming or work the property, so it's much slower. And then a lot of repair guys don't like to come up here in the winter. It's an hour further than they like to travel, and they get caught in a storm, or it stormed the night before and they have a hard time getting in here. So it's just, unless we're having an emergency, we don't schedule any house work on the house this time of year. So we've got a few things that need to be done, but I'll start those things on the June trip. So it's just been a really nice, gentle, kind 3-4 weeks. So it's been great. I love being with Ranger. I know he's my son's dog, but I love him like he's mine. So, and we've had stormy, we've had big winter storms, and we've had crystal clear, perfect days. Going for a walk up here. I feel much better than I did when I first got here. I'm probably 30 pounds lighter, and I'm in a much better shape after walking every day. So it's just been perfect. It's been great. You guys have been really kind on my videos, by the way. So I put out 3 that could have been touchy. The why I own a pipe, or why do I smoke a pipe, and then what does being a part of Team Freedom mean to me, and then all those questions and answers on weaponry. So they were good to make. I like making real content. I don't want to stuff my channel full of hard-hitting stuff all the time. It's grueling on me, and it can be grueling on you. I get it. So, but you guys have been great. A lot of good feedback, a lot of good comments. I've had a few questions come in off of it, so I'll probably do some answers to those questions in tomorrow's vid. I just didn't feel like dealing with questions tonight. And then all those days down in the lounge with my buddies, it's really, God, there's probably 20 or 25 of them, and 8 or 10 of us are really quite close now. And so it's just fun. I don't have anything like that really near my home, so in Maryland. So it's really nice to come out here and sit down in the cigar lounge and just see my boys for, a couple hours every day. It's really nice. So anyway, just feeling really good. So anyway, sitting by the fire is just a perfect way to end my day. So I enjoy making these little fireside chats. It's just so nice and gentle, and it's just so comfortable to be here. And just take 15 or 20 minutes and say hey to everybody. It's nice to have a video where I'm not just pounding material into the phone. It was really nice to see Jim take care of his patty whack problem. That was nice to see get resolved, and it was nice to see Potter Piper having such a great time on his vacation. That seems to be going just as he planned, and he's doing meetups. Those are so cool, and I just have to do a shout out to Father Brian. He makes more effort than anyone I know to reach out. He comes to you. These road trips he takes are pretty amazing. It's obviously important to him to have face-to-face meetings, and he makes most of the effort to make it happen. So well done there. I've seen a few more people start to tell us life stories. Uncle Willie's one that comes up. Zapper Piper, he's kind of, I think he's finished it now, but I really enjoyed his stories. And more of you are telling stories on your channels, and I appreciate that. I feel like I'm getting to know you better. It's just, I enjoy it. I enjoy the pipe and the tobacco and the cigar content as well. But I enjoy when you just take time and open up a little bit. It's a little bit risky, I get that, but I do enjoy it. So thanks for doing that, and hopefully others will follow the lead and continue. Pat over in Belgium has done it on several videos. I really appreciated that. It was good to see him strapped up and had his sidearm on. That was pretty cool to see. So yeah, I imagine that's a pretty rare sight in Belgium. So anyway, I appreciate that genre of video inside this community. You guys know I read the Bible every day, and I'm 3 years into doing that. And interesting development in my house. Since I've been gone, is my wife So I guess she felt so bad that she'd never read the Bible and was always asking me questions about it. So she's done an audio version of it. She's listening to the Bible every day while she gardens and while she takes her walk. So that's pretty funny. Now she's asking me questions about what she reads. So kudos to Anne Marie for picking it up. I never mentioned it. That didn't come from me, that's for sure. I'm not trying not to be Mr. Helpful with my wife too often. But she's charging through it. She's staying on it every day. It's pretty cool to see. And then my daughter's horse, Cooper, that my wife rides every day, had something really wrong with his teeth, so he had to go to the hospital, the horse hospital, and be put under sedation, and they had to take a chip out. I guess it's pretty hard to get a single horse tooth out, but they're huge, and got it out, and he's recovering fine, and my wife's actually riding him again, so that's kind of nice. So it's a couple little personal developments. Don't know what else to really talk about, to be honest. Well, everybody, that's really all I wanted to accomplish tonight. It was just a gentle video to say hello and talk a little bit of updates and say thank you. Share a small bowl with you. I think we'll end it here. So thanks for coming along. Appreciate that so many of you watch these little fireside chats. And I'll ask that God bless you and all those around you, not just you, but your family, your friends, and those in your circle. May God turn his ear towards your prayer. Again, hopefully you're praying, building that small daily staircase to a relationship with God. May God make his face shine upon you and those around you. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope you have a good weekend coming at you. And hopefully we'll do this again tomorrow night. We only have 2 more nights, so we'll do this again. And until then, we'll talk. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow on Saturday, and we will talk again tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.